What's up, everybody? I am with this lovely gentleman here, Nick from SoCal Customs. He actually has 3 vans or 2.5?
3 vans.
All right, 3 vans here, and we're gonna actually show off the red van right now. It's a little loud, it's the end of Tiny Fest, so hopefully our mics are picking us up and not the echo of what's going on in here. So Nick is gonna walk us through the entire big red machine, not Nick, the actual van, and we're gonna get into that right now. Clifford, is this Clifford?
No, everybody's been making that joke all day though.
I'm sure they have been making Clifford jokes all day. All right, dude, what's up, man? Been forever since I've
dude, good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Finally, glad to be on this channel. We had a van video last year with Ike, so we're stoked.
Yeah, and Ike is one of your employees. Ike's gonna be on another tour in a minute here, not a minute, but we're gonna get another tour with Ike and another one of your vans. And you build too.
Yep.
And you deal with client relations.
Yes, sir.
And you deal with design. And you deal with everything.
I do it all.
All right, so this is not called Clifford, but I might just call it Clifford because it'll be easy, but
it's a big red van.
The big red van. What is it? Make, model, chassis, the whole 9.
For sure. So this is our 2023 model. It's actually 2022, so it's the 4-wheel drive before they switched to all-wheel drive. This is our first model. So what we do here in San Diego is we build custom client vans. We're switching the models and doing custom at the same time. So the goal of this one was a seat 4 and sleep 4 and a 144. So this is the first one we have.
So I didn't realize that you are not only doing client builds, but you're also doing spec builds?
That's correct.
You're doing that now?
Yep.
That's a thing?
Yep.
Okay. You also just recently built probably one of my favorite people in van life, her van, Sydney from Divine on the Road.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna tour her at a later date, but you just finished that up for her as well. So
we did. We're very excited to show it off.
So this is a spec build. You are selling it.
We are selling this model.
Open to talking pricing?
Oh yeah, we'll talk pricing.
Okay, as of right now, we are filming this in March of 23. What is the price of this?
Yep, so the price of this van, full build, full warranty, van included, is out the door for $190.
$190.
Yep.
All right, so you mentioned warranty. What is the warranty on this?
So we have a 2-year build warranty through our company, SoCal Custom Vans, as well as a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty through Mercedes.
And what is that build warranty? So obviously the Mercedes factory warranty covers a lot, bumper to bumper and mechanically and blah, 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 but what does the build warranty cover?
Exactly, so our warranty covers everything inside. Anything breaks, bring the van back to us, we'll handle you no problem.
Obviously nothing wear and tear, so if your cushions are getting worn out, please don't contact you for wear and tear.
For sure.
things, right?
We'll most likely cover it.
Oh, wow, okay. You are located, obviously, in SoCal.
We're here in San Diego. We're actually in Miramar, so we are local here.
Miramar. I'm gonna step in.
For sure.
You're coming in with me,
I'll
dude.
Jump in with you.
And Kyle's coming. I'm gonna call out the elephant in the room. We are standing in a white van.
This is a very white van.
Wow, what's up with the whiteness?
For sure, so we're trying to make a 144 seem as big as possible. All the white is not paint. So it's different than paint. It's not gonna get all damaged and screwed up and you have to repaint it. It's all actually Phoenix laminate. Super easy to clean.
Phoenix laminate.
Yep.
Okay.
I love the touch. It's also fingerprintless. There's a little bit of like dirt and fingers on here because we've been at Tiny Fest all weekend showing this van, but it does clean up very nice.
It feels way different than a regular laminate. I actually like it.
Yeah, I love how it feels.
It feels good.
Awesome.
They're like, it's not like a regular other laminates I'm trying to, Formica.
Yep.
Yeah, so Phoenix laminate. I also noticed that you kind of angle cutted.
Oh yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I just love the feel. I don't like any hardware on the upper cabinets because as you walk by, you might get snagged on it. So having this little data cut in the bottom is awesome. Just nice.
I feel the felt. Is that
there
felt?
Is a little felt tape.
All right.
Yeah, all our vans, we battle test these things. We don't want to hear any rattles. So flying down the road, the last thing I want to hear is the cabinet door come flying. So
guys, I'm being hard on my man Nick. I'm normally not this hard, but you know what? I don't know him that well as a builder. I know him as a human, but I haven't seen too many of his builds. So I'm trying to rip it apart as best I can, and I'm having troubles right now. So we're gonna keep going. What is this?
So that's a little outlet. So a lot of the things in this van are actually hidden. So with the sleeping area, the whole kitchen, there's a lot of stuff that's hidden that we'll kind of dive into.
Yeah.
But a little outlet there on the table.
And I noticed you went with a 1/2-inch bamboo ply.
We did.
How come?
Just to save weight. So we used to do a lot of 3/4 stuff, but with this van, we did all 1/2-inch bamboo. All the cabinets in this van are actually all just bamboo instead of Baltic.
Okay.
So tons of bamboo throughout and then all laminated.
A lot of people are switching over to bamboo, not just because of the sustainability factor of it, but because of the durability of it.
For sure.
The rigidity of it, I guess. I don't even know how to say that word, but yeah. Countertop. Looks like a rich light. Is it a rich light?
It is not a rich light.
Okay.
It's the same laminate that we use on all the surfaces. Super easy to clean. It's the Phoenix laminate.
It's Phoenix laminate on a 3/4 inch bamboo.
It is.
Okay. That's an interesting take. I like it though. I like it a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, we love just the texture. It's super easy to clean as well.
Awesome. Is that the hideaway seat or whatever you call it?
It is. So the goal with this van, it is a 144. It does feel a lot bigger because we do have a bed that tucks away as well as a seat. So the goal with this van was a seat and sleep for. We'll get to the other sleeping quarters in a second.
I mean, it probably wasn't hard to figure out because I have B-roll of the outside, but it's okay. Yeah. So this can seat 4, 1, 2 in the front, 2 in the rear. This is that DOT approved? I don't remember.
I don't know yet, but I think they are warranty. Like they're trying to figure out the warranty and everything on getting it legal. But it's great for if you have kids, family, stuff like that. You can strap a car seat in. It does have a seat belt.
Yep.
And there's 8 bolts that go through the floor, so it is super secure.
It's super secure, and it's really easy. Red lever down. I've seen it a whole bunch. It's a really nice seat.
Down really quick.
Yeah, if you want to.
We got charging right there on the wall, so if you're sitting back here, 2 seat belts and charging as you're going down the road.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's that simple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's. All right. We'll fold that back up. Ceiling. You went with a. Looks like a 1/4 inch bamboo, and it's a LED strip in the middle of it.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, we are a big fan of bamboo. This van is pretty much all bamboo, even though there's tons of laminated surfaces.
Okay.
So we went with the bamboo 1/4 inch slats, and then I think the gaps are about 2.5 inches wide.
It looks good. It looks really clean. Interesting that you pointed the induction cooktop kind of where Kyle is standing right now. Mm-hmm. What was there a design reason for this?
So with the seat folding down, if the seat is down, you can actually still make it past the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
So it is nice to be able to squeeze past. If it was like way out here, probably wouldn't be able to pass it. And it's nice, got the cool like view out there. A lot of the cooking stuff will stay out here. So they kind of tucked away in the van.
What would you say your clientele for this spec van would be? Would they be an adventure seeker? Would they be a full-time liver? What would it be?
For sure. So definitely an adventure seeker. You can live in this van full-time, 1 or 2 people, but it's mostly for like a weekend, or if you have a family, this is great for that.
You're in SoCal. You really don't think about heat all that much. Do you have heat?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this van was built for 4-season use.
Cool.
So we have a Webasto that's actually in the plumbing box.
The plumbing box?
And we highly recommend that. A lot of people do their Webastos and their heaters underneath the seat.
And I'm not a fan of that.
I'm not a fan of it either.
Great.
I'd like to have it closer to the sleeping quarters, as well as it heats the plumbing box. So as you're in the winter, none of your lines will freeze. It's fully like plumbed through the plumbing box as well as in the cabin. Out
of sight, out of mind. There we covered the heater. What about the electrical? I know you're big on electrical.
We are big on electrical. So all the components in this van are Victron. We can dive into that. We do have an Ames inverter, so we didn't do a multi-plus in this one. We just did the pure side inverter.
Okay.
Victron components, and then 400 amp hours to rely on. They're the low temp, so they have the built-in heaters.
Oh, that's amazing. Even though you have a heater, you don't really need it. However, it can get all the way down to, I think, -7.
Yeah, they are amazing. And we don't use anything else.
My people ReLion?
We did do it.
That's amazing. Not many people, I mean, I like them, obviously. I'm an ambassador for them, but unless you're just trying to impress me, I haven't figured that out yet. Okay.
Yeah, we're big fans of ReLion. Great warranties, so we love them.
Refrigerator, obviously one of my favorite, not obviously, but one of my and it's the draw style isotherm. I didn't even ask for permission to open that, but I did. Thank you. Isotherm draw style. Is it?
We love it.
Yeah. Which one is it? Is it the 85?
I believe it is the 85.
Okay.
Yeah, we just like it because the freezer is actually up top. It's not like a little cramped one.
Yeah.
So this actually fits ice cream in it. You're not just trying to jam it in a small little freezer.
Yeah.
So I do love the drawer style fridge.
Man, that is so nifty, huh? Obviously just a simple sink setup. Now you did a little bit of a cutout here to kind of fit the sink.
For sure.
Was that intentional?
Yep, so we can squeeze past that seat. This is also an 8-foot countertop all the way to the rear. So we have about 10 feet of counter space in a 144.
Excellent. Excellent. Now you also said this was a 4-season.
This is 4-season.
Where is there an air conditioner?
So this model does not have an air conditioner, but we can add a cruising comfort system.
Okay.
We did utilize a lot of the room for storage in this van, so we are trying to have tons of storage instead of just cram a bunch of new features.
Before I put that bed down, because we already said Murphy bed, so I'm not giving anything away, I want to open up one of these. Can I open it?
Yep, push and turn.
Push and turn?
Push and turn.
So I turn towards me?
Yep.
That's a lot of storage space right there. Man, this is light. This is good. So yeah, you can put your cruising comfort right there is what you're saying, if you want to do that.
Yep.
And then you can duct it to where your bed is and you're good to go.
Exactly, have it on that same side.
Yeah, look at how easy that is. Boom. Do you want to, before we put the bed down, do you want to go over what the heck I'm standing on right now?
For sure. So
okay.
This is one of my favorite features.
So I'm going to actually have Kyle move to the back so you
Perfect.
can kind of talk about that from inside the van.
Cool.
You're about to get into some really nitty gritty stuff. What the heck did you do? I've only seen one of these in a van.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are a big fan of this. This is made by Van Compass. It's actually a trunk storage for the Sprinter. What we utilize it for is a shower. So I could flip that open here. We do have a curtain that kind of snaps in. Also embedded magnets in the ceiling. So the curtain pulls all the way up and snaps into the ceiling. There's no like hooks or anything that you're gonna get caught on as you're walking by.
All right, wait a minute. I'm a solid, 5'8", 5'9", maybe $195. I would assume because you're taller than me, you're bigger than me.
I am.
Okay, can you stand in that not comfortably, but can you stand in that without breaking it?
So I'm 6'4", and you can see all the room I have above my head. It's actually almost 8 feet to the fan. So as the curtain comes up, we do have an exhaust fan there for all the steam, stuff like that, and I have plenty of room above my head.
And you said that was a Van Compass setup. Now, we're in a 144. How was it cutting that massive hole into a 144?
It was fun.
Okay,
This is our
fun or
first
scary?
install. It was scary.
Okay.
But it was super easy for us to do.
Yeah? Yeah, and I'm assuming you reinforced it all and you did all the things. Yep. That's probably why it's a $190, everybody. All right, now I think you're going to look at your pride and joy of your Murphy bed.
Yeah, so trying to fit everything in the 144 was super tricky. So having this sleeping option and being able to walk all the way through the van was a big sell feature of this van. So I'll flip it down here. So I would say this is the main bed in this van. It's a Murphy
no cushions.
Bed. Yeah, so we are waiting on a few waterproof cushions right now, but it's a tri-fold system. All the cushions stored in here when the bed is folded up. Folds all the way across. We have the Van Speed Shop capsules. So it's about 6'4" going across and 5 feet wide.
What's the Van Speed Shop capsules?
So they're the capsules made by Van Speed. They're not flare space, so there are Durand Stick capsules.
Oh, so you can't use the word flare space because that's the name of the company.
Yep.
So they call them Van Speed capsules.
Yep.
What windows are those?
These are the CRL Lawrence sliders.
CRL Lawrence slider. Okay, and are they already pre-cut or in the Van Speed
they are
capsules?
Pre-cut.
Okay, cool. And how thick is your cushions going to be? Do you know?
So they're actually 4 inches in this van. We typically do 6, but the bed is pretty raised, so we can fit mountain bikes, stuff underneath. So we did a taller bed, a little bit smaller mattress, just so you can still sit up in bed.
Nick, you went all out, man.
We did go a little crazy on this one.
Now, if let's say I don't like the white and I wanted to switch up, maybe you can put this back up.
Cool.
But let's say I wanted to use I'm gonna call it a Sydney blue. If I was to use a Sydney blue, maybe on the uppers and keep it white on the bottom, could I do something like that? Is that possible with, with SoCal Customs?
Yep.
Yeah?
So with this model and any of our vans, they're fully customizable. We actually left this as a big blank canvas, so whoever does buy this van will do some cool art piece or some fun design on here. Make it unique for them.
What is this called? What model are we in?
So we don't have a name for it yet.
Do you want to open it up to the internet that they all can offer a name to you?
For sure. If you do have a good name for this design, we'd love to hear it.
So you can build a van, but you can't come up with a van name. Kyle, any ideas?
Blackbird.
Blackbird?
Blackbird would be sick.
Blackbird?
I like it.
I like that. It's not bad. Blackbird. Is there a reason why you can't? That was like, you answered that way too quickly.
I've been thinking about it ever since you brought it up.
That is pretty sick.
All right, maybe it's the Kyle inspired Blackbird. I like that. All right, let's move to the outside. And are there any, or what you're about to talk about something?
Can we talk about the hot water heater real quick?
We can talk about the water heater. It's not a hot water heater.
Yeah.
Before we go outside, we're going to talk about the water heater, or when I say a hot water heater, people come after me. I love it. What is the water heater?
For sure. So in this van, we did a isotemp.
Did you really?
We did. Yeah,
okay.
So after installing this, I'll probably never do like a normal electric hot water heater, no more Bosches anymore. So we'll pretty much put these in every single van. It does have a coolant line that runs to the front, so as you drive, it actually reuses that energy and charges the water. I'll go for a 20-minute drive, go to the beach. I already have hot water. I don't have to sit there and let that hot water heat up over time.
Do you have to have the engine running to get it hot, or?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, so it takes about 10 to 15 minutes, but then once you park as well, the coolant lines stay pretty warm and the hot water sits in there for a long time.
Let's say if my van does sit for 3 days and I want to take a shower from boondocking out in Arizona or beaches or whatever, can I idle it and warm it up?
For sure.
Okay.
So the cool thing about this system is it is a dual system. You can either run the van and heat the water that way or electric. So we do have a timer switch.
Okay.
So either or.
And that's a 7-gallon?
This is the, I believe it's 4.5. I'd have to look at their website.
Okay.
But it is the smaller version, but we absolutely love it.
I mean, you go bigger, you're now taking away more real estate. So you have to be very cautious of going that big. I didn't realize you had a nice little hot water heater in here.
That is the move for sure. I really don't want to sit there, park up, use tons of energy. Like draining the batteries with a normal Bosch hot water heater if you don't have a massive system. We do put pretty big battery systems in most of our vans, but having this to reuse that energy from driving is definitely the move.
So without using the driving component, you use the electrical component. Do you know the draw on it, or do you know is it a 12 volt? Or?
For sure.
Okay.
So it is standard 120.
Yep.
So just like a Bosch, it does have that same heating element. I believe it's around 800 to 900. Don't quote me on that. I will check the spec if you do. I mostly just heat the hot water by driving. But it is a nice option.
Well, we just found out you could auto start it and just, idle it, I guess.
You can.
Yeah. How difficult was that to plumb in and kind of go into the lines of the van itself?
For sure. So for beginners, we definitely don't recommend this system. We do this install as a service as well. So definitely bring it to a professional to get it installed.
All right. Well, I think we are looking for the next iteration of VanLife is, all these DIYers want to build their own. Do you offer helping with installs?
For sure.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, so we do everything from full conversions to services, installs. We'll do partial builds as well. So we do it all.
Oh, okay. That's great. All right, can we move to the outside?
Yeah.
I think you just went with an AMA, if I'm not mistaken. AMA. Yep. And then you were talking about some more sleeping quarters.
For sure.
Yeah.
So to sleep the kids, of course, warm weather, even in the desert, I prefer to sleep upstairs if it's super hot. So we did do a roof nest tent on this van. So it's nice to have two different sleeping quarters, one inside with the Murphy bed and one on the roof.
I'm going to ask you if I wanted to delete that. I don't want a rooftop tent. Does that bring that 190 price down?
It does.
Okay.
Yep, so there's a lot of things that we can take off as well as add to this van if you want to do some add-ons.
So if you want to do some add-ons, that 190 price will obviously go up, everybody. It's not going to be 190 plus bumpers, and now all of a sudden it's still 190. What rack did you put on top?
Yeah, so this is a backwoods drifter. A lot of the exterior is made by backwoods, so we have a backwoods front bumper.
Oh, you do?
Yep, backwoods ladder on the other side, as well as a backwoods roof rack.
What's up, Ty? Ty from Backwoods. Is that your contact over there?
And Mo.
And Mo?
Oh, yeah.
I only know Ty, so.
They're the mans over there. We love them.
They do good work over there. Anything else you'd like to share with the big red machine? Obviously, that's your ladder that goes up on the back and gets you right into your rooftop tent. You said you slept up there?
Oh, yeah. It's so comfortable.
Is
I'm
it?
6'4", I fit in it. Super nice. You can actually fit two people up there very comfortable.
As someone that has had a rooftop tent and has slept in a rooftop tent, in my Jeep, I absolutely love doing it, like out in the desert or something like that. It was
killer.
Super awesome. Would you like to give any words of encouragement now that I have an audience watching me now? Thanks, your crew that's behind the camera. Would you give any words of encouragement or say anything for that matter before we end this?
That's pretty much everything. We nailed it.
We nailed it, he said. Guys, check out SoCal Customs. It's right there. Boom. Now that's weird. Check out Nick. Is there a best way to get a hold of you is just through SoCalCustoms.com?
Yep, you can reach us out on Instagram as well as shoot us over an email. Check out our website.
Obviously, if Sydney from Divine on the Road is going to shop with you, then other people should be able to shop with my man Nick over here.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do some more van tours, so we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for doing this. And finally, dude,
Thank you.
You're on the channel.
We're stoked.
All right. We'll see you later.
I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night, if I can make it, if